pregnancy week 32. 32 weeks pregnant yesterday. Today is Sunday. I'm 32 and 1, technically. Sorry, I'm a little red-faced. Missy and Brian totally killed me. They always do, but I don't know if any of you guys follow them. I'll post a link in my description box to their page, but I follow Missy and Brian Lanning from Daily Bumps or Bumps Along the Way. I actually started following Missy. Oh my gosh, I think she only had like maybe 100 subscribers. And we had actually found out that we were pregnant at the same time when she was pregnant with Oliver. She gave me a shout out on her, I think it was like her 4-week pregnancy vlog with Oliver, to tell people to check out my page, because we were pregnant at the same time. And sadly, if any of you have been following me for any length of time, I lost that baby, which is how this is my rainbow baby. So it's kind of emotional at the fact that she had Oliver early. She was 37 weeks, but it's like one of those things where when I woke up this morning, well, I saw last night that she had asked for prayers because she didn't know how she was having him, and then we didn't hear anything else. So when I woke up this morning, the first thing on my, I'm friends with her on my personal Facebook. I had seen on her personal Facebook page her Instagram picture of her holding Oliver, and it was amazing. I'm so happy for her, and that it was like one of those things where I was like, man, I could be 37 weeks pregnant right now too. Yes, I'm pregnant 32, it's only 5 weeks, but it's like one of those things where I'm like, I could be having a baby right now myself. So it's I'm a little sad for myself, but just not really, because I am having a baby. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's just my pregnancy hormones, but their reactions and her family are amazing. Oliver is going to be so spoiled, and he is such a blessing to them, and I'm so happy for her. Like, I'm so happy for her. So, on to me. Let's see, my app said that the baby was 19 inches long and weighs about 3 3/4 pounds. So, almost 4 pounds. And that's crazy to me, because, you know, going back to Missy, she just gave birth to Oliver, and he was 19 inches long. So I'm like, there's no way. I mean, do they just not get any longer? I'm not really sure. So we had like this big, huge issue yesterday. I was supposed to go and have my maternity pictures done. And we went down to it's about an hour drive from my house, but it's a public beach, and it's like one of my favorite places. My husband and I camp there a lot with our kids, and the sunsets there are gorgeous. And it was just, we had a funny story at the beach there. My husband and I had left the kids with my mom. We were all camping together, and my husband and I went down to watch the sunset together. This was long before the reversal. This was about 2 years ago, I guess, and we're watching the sunset, and this bird flies out from off the water. I'm like, oh, it has something in its mouth, and all of a sudden it drops this, like, ball, and we saw this thing, like, bounce across the ground. We were like, what is that? The bird was carrying a ball. We walk over, and it was a pufferfish. Never seen a pufferfish in my whole life. And it was really cute because I actually wrote a blog. I used to do typed blogs. I'll post a link to it down below, but I think it was like, I think the title of it was like Sunsets, Romance, and the Pufferfish, or something along those lines. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Never seen a pufferfish. But, so anyway, we go down there to do our maternity pictures, and you know, we're a family of 5. I had my photographer and her son with us. So there were 7 of us in the car, and we get down there, and they have changed the pricing to $5 per person to get on the beach. We literally were there an hour before sunset. They still wanted $5 per person to go down there, and I was not about to pay $35 for an hour at the beach. It just wasn't happening. And then before we knew it, we weren't going to get sunset pictures anyway. Like this quick moving, like rain something, not really a storm, but came rolling through and put me in like the worst mood, and I was not happy because I don't do my hair and makeup very often. It's really, right now, it's just pointless, and I was just upset that I had my whole family together. We had a free day. We were going to do it, and the weather and the beach. Everything just didn't cooperate. It was very frustrating. So it just set me in a really bad mood. But I did go to IKEA yesterday with my mom, and I got these really cool things for the nursery, which hopefully Brian will be putting up for me today. He's kayaking with the kids right now down at the lake. And hopefully I did get a really cute video of my son kayaking. You know what? I think I'll insert it here.
I just said turn around. Go ahead and turn around. Paddle back out. You're the other way, buddy. Other way. You're going to hit the tree.
Limbo.
I thought you knew how to steer.
So funny, right? Limbo, we crashed right into a tree. So, but other than that, been having a lot of contractions still. Not really sure what that is. I had some spotting this morning. Not really sure what that's all about either. It's mainly like when I wipe and there's like blood sometimes in like my like mucousy discharge. It's really weird. It's not my bloody show though. I promise you, it's not a bloody show. But I actually just told, like, I was talking with my photographer and my husband last night on the long hour drive back, and I would not doubt if I wasn't dilated, and there's a small part of me that kind of wishes I had been checked when I went to the midwife last time, because I'm kind of anxious to see where I am. Carter had, like, huge case of the hiccups this morning. So funny. Brian was like laying next to my belly. It was really cute. I wish I had gotten a picture. He was like snuggled around my belly and he was talking to it, and Carter was just hiccuping and hiccuping and hiccuping and kind of rolling, and we laid in bed for a while and watched a couple episodes of Game of Thrones. We've never watched it before, so we're starting from season 1. I think we've watched 4 or 5 episodes so far. So it's okay. No, it's okay. Maybe it'll get better. I don't know. We'll see. It's an HBO series, so. But other than that, I think we are almost ready to do our nursery tour. I have to hang up some of the stuff that I bought at IKEA yesterday, and I don't know. So we'll see. It's crazy that I only have about 8 to 5 weeks left until Carter is going to be here. Like, that's crazy to me. Just crazy. Just crazy. But, that's really it, and I will update you guys later. And again, congrats to Missy and Brian. Go check them out. Follow them. They're such awesome people. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe to my channel. And we will see you guys next week for Pregnancy Week 33. And I almost forgot to do my belly shot again. It's been one of those days. It actually looks smaller today. What's up?
Where's your bug spray? The lemongrass.
The lemongrass bug spray? It's in the lemongrass bag.
Where? Because I can't find it.
It should be in the big part. Just keep digging through it. Okay. So, here we go. Look, I'm still in my pajama bottoms. Here. To the front. So far, still no stretch marks, just all these veins. So gross. I don't really like the veins very much. But there you have it. My 33-week belly. 32-week belly. Sorry about that. There you go. There you have it. Thanks. See you next week. Bye.